Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're tackling the really vibrant world of the Indian jewelry market.
Yes, and we're working from some quite detailed material you shared. Looks like a course overview.
Exactly. So our mission, really, is to pull out the most fascinating bits, give you a solid grasp of this complex industry, without getting lost in all the detail.
It's rich stuff, definitely. Covers,
Yeah.
well, pretty much everything market understanding, starting a business,
Yeah.
operations, finance, marketing, the works.
Right, right. Future trends, too. So we'll extract the key takeaways for you.
Sounds good. Where should we start? History.
Let's do it. We have to understand the roots first.
Yeah.
This isn't just about modern trends, is it? It goes way back.
Oh, absolutely. Millennia back, we're
Yeah.
talking Indus Valley civilization, think 3000 to 1500 BCE.
Wow. So even then.
Even then. Sophisticated work in gold, silver, copper, semi-precious stones. And interestingly, it wasn't just for look.
It meant more, right? Symbolism.
Exactly. Wealth, power, prestige, sure, but also protection. People believed it could, ward off evil spirits.
Fascinating. And it evolved from there.
It did. Through the Vedic period, it gained more religious and social weight. Then the Maurya and Gupta empires, they brought in royal patronage, really elevating the art and its symbolism.
And I remember reading about distinct regional styles emerging later on.
Yes, medieval India. That's when you see things like Rajput Meenakari, that intricate enamel work, and the incredible South Indian temple jewelry. Very grand.
Okay. And the Mughals? That was a key period, wasn't it?
Oh, definitely a high point. A zenith for craftsmanship. Lots of Persian influence, bringing in techniques we still admire today, like kundan.
With the gold foil setting.
That's the one. And jadao, the intricate inlay work. Truly exquisite.
Then the colonial era must have shifted things again.
It did, inevitably.
Yeah.
Western aesthetics started to creep in, influencing designs. The gemstone trade changed, too, with a lot of Indian diamonds being exported. You saw some interesting crossover styles develop.
But traditional crafts survived.
They did, and post-independence, there's been a real effort to revive and celebrate those traditional arts.
Okay, so bringing us to today, what does the market actually look like now in terms of numbers?
It's substantial, currently valued around USD 75 billion. And gold is still king, making up about 80% of that.
80%. Wow. What's driving the growth?
Several things. That deep cultural connection is huge. Plus, rising incomes, government efforts like hallmarking, which builds trust, and, of course, the boom in e-commerce.
And it's still expanding.
Forecasts point towards USD 100 billion by 2028. Big factors there are the growing demand for sustainable and ethically sourced pieces, and technology's role is getting bigger, too.
Technology like?
Well, AI in design, 3D printing for manufacturing, even blockchain for traceability.
Interesting. Let's break down the materials a bit more. Gold dominates, but what else is significant?
Diamond jewelry is definitely on the rise, especially in cities. People like the lighter designs, and lab-grown diamonds are gaining traction too.
And silver.
Silver's key for affordability, and it's very fashion-driven. Lots of amazing regional craftsmanship there. Platinum is niche but growing, seen as modern luxury. And gemstones remain popular, often for, astrological reasons or customization.
And e-commerce cuts across all of these.
Increasingly so, yeah. It's changing how people shop for jewelry.
Who's actually buying? Is it changing?
It's diverse. You've got millennials and Gen Z often going for trendier, minimalist stuff. Older generations might focus more on investment value. Income plays a big role, naturally.
What about the men's market? I hear that's growing.
It is, yeah, becoming quite noticeable. And of course, festivals and cultural occasions are massive drivers for purchases. Regional tastes still vary a lot, too.
Are there big urban versus rural differences?
Definitely. Urban buyers often lean towards modern designs, maybe buy online more, have higher disposable income generally. Rural markets tend to favor traditional gold, buy locally, and really focus on that investment aspect. Marketing has to adapt.
Makes sense. So what styles are actually trending right now?
Seeing a lot of minimalist, lightweight pieces for daily wear. Personalization is huge pieces that tell a story. Geometric, abstract designs are popular too.
What about statement pieces?
Still, definitely a place for those. And fusion styles mixing traditional and modern elements. Even some unconventional materials are popping up.
And you mentioned sustainability earlier. That seems like a big shift.
It really is. Consumers increasingly want ethically sourced materials, recycled metals, lab-grown gems. They care about transparency. Where did this come from? Blockchain can help there. Eco-friendly packaging, brands with social impact. It's all part of it now.
Looking forward then, what are the key predictions?
Well, understanding consumer behavior using AI and big data will be crucial for forecasting. That demand for sustainability and personalization isn't going away.
Any other major shifts?
Cultural changes, the view of jewelry as an investment, maybe more gender-fluid designs emerging. And fashion, of course, will always be tightly linked. Seasonal trends, global influences creating fusion styles.
It really is a fascinating mix, isn't it? That deep history constantly interacting with very modern forces.
Absolutely. Tradition and innovation constantly shaping each other is what makes this market so dynamic.
So thinking about all this, the ancient roots, the rapid changes, how might that balance between tradition and innovation shape your own view of the Indian jewelry market? What specific area we touched on maybe sparked the most curiosity for you to explore further? Something to consider.
Definitely food for thought.
Join us next time for another deep dive.